Is it my turn to read a question?
Sure.
All right.
So
question 2, she doesn't see them. So since we're using my phone for filming, I got to figure out which one I'm going to start with here. I want to do this one first.
He looks at you like you know what he's going to say.
I told her, I'll go ahead and switch. I told her this one because since we're kind of talking about this, I told her that I had one that resonated with some things that have happened in our own personal life. And she got really nervous, and I just refused to tell her what it was because I'm a jerk and I want to hear it.
I was like,
my girlfriend has no idea about once a week after she falls asleep, I drive to this 24-hour diner and eat a full breakfast at 1 a.m. by myself. It's genuinely the highlight of my week. I just wait until she's out, put on shoes, and just drive 10 minutes to this little diner that's open all night. I sit at the counter, order scrambled eggs and bacon and pancakes and coffee, and just sit there. No phone, no conversation, just me and the food and the whatever weird late night energy diners here at 1 a.m. on a Tuesday. There's usually like 2 other people there and nobody talks to each other, and it's perfect. I get home around 2, brush my teeth, climb back in bed. She has no idea. I don't even know why I hide it, honestly. She wouldn't care probably, but something about it just makes my secret thing. It makes it all this better. Like it's the one part of my week that belongs completely to me.
okay. Okay, so I get it, right? I get it. If you wanted to go once a week at 1 o'clock in the morning out to Waffle House and eat waffles and bacon and all that jazz,
you would lose your mind.
I would. I would have to stalk you to make sure you weren't meeting a woman there for waffles.
Of course.
Right? Yeah.
No, I get the intricacies of it. My point of bringing up the question is this, is that I don't know if it's a guy thing, girl thing, person thing, or whatever. Sometimes even though you get in this relationship and you get in a marriage and you're supposed to sing to your spouse in the morning and go to bed, you want something that's just yours still. You still want some individual space. And sometimes that partner may not understand that.
I understand now. I did not understand that a couple years ago.
So with that, just to kind of play the devil's advocate, I definitely have an opinion on this. How is it that you can't have your own space unless it's a secret?
Because sometimes the partner may not understand that you want your own space or take that as a slight because of whatever reason they have.
So, yeah, a couple years ago when we first got together, I had been in a relationship with somebody. I didn't know what me time meant until I was living by myself.
And I was single for like 8 years.
Right.
So, yeah. So if Ryan said, I'm going to go at 1 o'clock to have waffles and I like to go and do that while you're in bed, I would be like, why don't you want to take me to have waffles? Why can't you go at 10 o'clock and take me? What did I do? Are you mad at me? Are you upset? Do I not get waffles? Have I been a bad spouse?
Yeah.
Now, a couple years later, I get it. I like that me time, and I like him better as a husband when he is allowed himself to have me time. Like, it just makes us better human beings. And I agree with you as well. Like, it shouldn't, making it a secret makes it feel bad and naughty, even though going out for something simple as hanging out by yourself is perfectly acceptable.
He addresses that and says she wouldn't care, but I don't believe him.
No, I don't either.
Right?
Yeah.
I believe he's doing, because you kind of have to read some context and not trying to make anything up, but you kind of have to read some context of, it doesn't say if they have kids. It doesn't say if they're doing whatever. But I know as a fact, you just get covered up by life and you need a breath. And you need a breath. And you don't want to say no. You want to be that great guy, that great father, that great husband that never says no.
Right.
Right? And he says no phone. It's not like he's sitting there scrolling TikTok or doing whatever. He's literally going to the one place he knows he can be left alone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right? And maybe it's just more about being left alone for a short period of time. Knowing that if you're in the house and it's 2 o'clock in the morning or 1 o'clock, I got a kid in this room, I got a kid in this room. There's, I still have to be some servant or obedient or connected to these people because I can't be loud. If I want to make myself waffles and you got a smaller house, that's not happening,
right,
and all this other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's just a way for him to disengage. Is how I took it. Mm-hmm. And, and not just personally here, I hear that so often with friends, with whatever, that, they just want a little bit of me time, But whenever you stand up and put that boundary, said, hey, I just need a little time for me, you get the reaction she talked about,
Right.
which is, why am I not good enough? Why is it me? I'm supposed to be your wife or your / husband. Why doesn't everything I do encapsulate me? Why do you feel the need to do something without me? Have I done something wrong? So I read that question because it's something we've experienced, but I think a lot of listeners at home are going to agree to, how do you find that me time as a man, as a woman, as a partner, as a father, and not feel guilty about it, right? I think one of the reasons he's not saying is he doesn't want to feel guilty about it, right?
Right.
Because he knows he's not doing anything wrong. He's eating waffles, he's coming home. That's it. Like, he's done, right? But he doesn't have to feel guilty. He doesn't have to atone for it. He doesn't have to wonder if his wife is upset because he leaves. Like, he literally, it's just a get out of jail free card of responsibility to walk there, eat some waffles, and come home, and feels like he owns that piece of his life.
He doesn't have to, it's get out of jail free, all that stuff, until she finds out, until she wakes up at 1:30 and he's not back yet. Then she's like, where's he at? What's going on? I didn't know he was going to be somewhere. And so then what happens? Then we pull up the Find My Phone app or the Life 360 or whatever, and you start, oh, what's going on here? It creates space for unnecessary suspicion. And whenever you create a situation where you're living out of secrets like that, even if they're for your own good intentions, that's unnecessarily bringing conflict into your relationship. So maybe we can understand why he's doing what he's doing, but also understand that that's not wise. The better way would be to have the conversation about, hey, I sometimes I just need to go out and get me time by myself. And it's not because I don't want to be with you. It's not because I don't think you're a wonderful wife or a great husband or whatever. But sometimes I just need a chance to breathe. And I want to give you what you need so I can have that. And generally in those situations, what they need is just communication. Hey, this is going to happen. Is this a good time for you so I can get this time? Because I think it works really great for me. And have that conversation. That way there is no suspicion. Because most wives, most husbands, if they found their spouse missing at 1:30 in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, they come back smelling like waffles, they're probably not thinking, I bet they have a deal on the Grand Slam at Denny's. That's probably not what they're thinking.
Yeah, if you say, oh, I was just out there having some pancakes, I'd be like, bull.
Exactly. It creates that space.
Yeah.
100% I agree with you on that too, is you're still being dishonest.
Absolutely.
Like I'm not saying the guy's right. I'm saying I know his reasoning, but not telling him is pretty dishonest, because we really do know where each other is all the time. There's very a rare occasion that we don't know where the other one is. We always communicate, hey, I'm going to be here. I'm going to be here. I'm going to be there. We have the trackers on our phones. If we don't know, we can look like the other day, I'm making dinner and she's going to do a Walmart pickup, and I'm trying to time things coming out of the oven. So I look, oh, she's still sitting at Walmart today because right after the snowstorm, and she's still sitting at Walmart. Okay.
We're almost too connected.
Yeah, almost, right? But because I don't have anything to hide, I don't care. It's a weird thing if we're talking about honesty. So here at the Stratosphere at Lebanon Now, it's all Apple and it's all my ID, the same ID I use on my phone, the same ID I use on whatever. She can see every text. She can see every message from every app I ever have. So we are at 1,000% transparent. And still at 1:30 in the morning, if she found me missing, she would flip out.
And see that. Absolutely. I mean, we would be having a whole other conversation.
Oh, yeah.
But that level of transparency is a critical element of honor.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, I'm not going to hide anything from you. I want you to know everything that's going on. And so why do I need to tell you that I'm going, why would I hide the fact that I'm going to Waffle House in the middle of the night? That to me, whenever you create that space, not only is there this level of distrust that just automatically gets seeded into your relationship, this other question comes in that says, why wouldn't they tell me? Mm-hmm. And if the real answer is because you don't handle this well, then you're just avoiding a greater issue and creating a bigger problem down the road.
But not everybody has you in their pocket.
But they could.
They could.
Soon. But yeah, so yeah, that was the one I told you about.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I totally understand that.